rams, and they are still working over this open area, so I'm gonna have to exclude them because I don't want them eating the tender shoots as they come up. That's one of the reasons why the Middle East is a desert. And this is what I'm talking about as far as new growth. The sheep will come through and they'll nail this before it has a chance to grow. And this as well, and this as well. And the ferns also. So you want to get the animals off and let it regenerate. Regenerative grazing, regeneration. And it's just like we need a Sabbath. The land needs a Sabbath. And we have to get that through our human minds. That it's not something that you just keep the animals in. Like you just keep the animals in this one spot until it turns into a mess. But here we have tender regrowth there. And down in here we have a lot of tender regrowth. They like this little plant here. I think that might be a Korean Espediza, or it might be something similar. But they like that. But there's a lot going on right now. And if we get some rain, which doesn't look too likely, you know, it's been rainy all the way up to this point. But if we get some rain, this is gonna pop. So one of the next things I have to do is get these girls out of here because they're camping here and we don't really want them to camp because they sleep right in their own poop. They don't care. And we want to give them every chance to not get parasites. So I brought the new brush mower through here last night, yesterday afternoon. Hi girls. I'm working on the flies and gonna open you up a new spot. I just got to figure out a way to get all the posts out here, and I figured that out. So today is going to be your lucky day. I'll get you a new spot. I'm going to set up a new area for the cows, and rather than hand carry all these step-in posts, I'm going to drag them in this sled and use that. And I was also thinking that if I use the brush mower to tow it, it might work too, but we'll see. I need exercise, and you have to pay good money, like at a gym, to pull a sled full of heavy stuff. Like, this isn't that heavy, but pulling the sled is gonna give me a great workout. So I'm just gonna pull it. I got a harness, and I use this to pull wood in the winter. Why not pull other things as well? So we'll see how it goes. So I got the harness on, and I got the stakes behind me, sticking posts. We are gonna get rid of this belly flab. Oh, I feel it in my legs. And those are the big muscles. You wanna move, you wanna work. Hi girls. Hi. Pose for a selfie. I'm gonna take a breather. So you can kind of see behind me, I'm going like 6 or 7 paces, and I'm popping a post in. Camera's gonna work. So basically, they're probably too close together, but it's better to have them too close together So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just every 5 or 6 seems to be working. And then I'll take a couple of them and try to just eyeball it. This is not a precision thing. 4, 5. And here we are at the exciting place. So the idea is I'm going to set up the other rope first, take it as far as it goes. Then I'm going to pull this rope in and loop it up. I think that's what I'm going to do. Good. I just rolled up the wire and they are not wasting a moment. Here they go. So this is where they were. Plenty of forage in here for sheep. This is where they're going. And they're going to explore it. And I'm going to roll the rest of this wire up. Me rolling. I don't know if she'll do it, but she was just frolicking. There she goes. Hello, are you happy? Are you happy? Yeah. Check it out. See if there's stuff you like. Yeah. Hope you're not disappointed. Hope you're not going like, geez, is this it? That's all this guy's got for us? I'm trying to grow some grass and I gotta buy some hay, but look at that. They are very happy to be moved. Like, not moving animals seems to me to be a crime. Secondary to raising them in, factory cement floor places, but to see the joy when these animals move to a new area, it's like, I can see why Greg Judy moves them every day or twice a day. He doesn't move his sheep every day. He moves them once a week, as far as I understand. So these cows are going to get moved a little bit more, and then we're going to follow where they've been with the sheep. So be prepared for intense sun conditions, people. I have my old man sunglasses on. And you know what? You're never too old to stop being afraid of what other people think about the stuff you wear. Protecting my neck so I don't become a redneck, And it doesn't go with this hat, it goes with another hat that was not this color. But, you put it together, you get what you gotta get, you do what you gotta do, and every day it's different. So if you like that, keep watching my videos. This is a series I'm calling Starting a Farm from Scratch. Even with no money, no land, and no spouse to help you, the farm wife, the farm husband. You can do this on your own, but you still need help. And sometimes it's better to not be married to your help. Sometimes that just makes for a healthier relationship. Over the years, we will talk to some farm couples and we'll learn their secrets for harmony or disharmony. And we will try to avoid the disharmony and embrace the harmony, and to know there's so many reasons to not do this. There's so many excuses. There's so many reasons to not listen to your dream, to not listen to that still small voice inside. But listen to it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I am working. Some people would call this hard work. But literally, instead of going to the gym, I'm working out. And instead of hanging out with people I don't like at the water cooler and trying to be polite, I get to hang out with these girls. Look at them. This is the best company you could ask for. I mean, sheep are really good company. Obviously, the new ones that I have won't let me come near them, and that's okay. Because some of them I'm gonna eat. And sometimes it's nice to not to know your food too personally. But sitting here in the shade with my girls, I'm very grateful for this opportunity, for this land that I do not own, and to understand that in order to find land that we can farm, we have to prove ourselves to be good stewards of the land. So this is my first farm, and I hope many more will follow. But part of what I'm attempting to do here is to demonstrate, okay, this is how I do it. This is how I would do it. This is what you'd get. And so if you're looking for land to lease, first of all, get into the community. If you're new to that community, start talking to people, start getting to know people, get to know your neighbors, go to church, find a church that, you know, you can handle their theology and where the minister, you know, really cares about people and is not just on a ministerial ego trip. And in Canton here, we are lucky. The Reverend Mike Catanzaro is really an excellent minister. He's got a lot of experience, and he really, like, my dad was in the hospital, and Reverend Mike was on the phone almost immediately, like, to me, just like, hey, if you need anything, we're here. We start the prayer chain. That's the kind of minister I want to be. But I also don't want to have to turn down the lamp of my music or turn down the lamp of my ability to speak, to think deeply about things, and to express them to people in ways that maybe no one else has ever expressed, so that you can get that you are a spiritual being and that you belong here and that you're not destined to be weird or alone. Like, there are many of us out here who are spiritual but not religious, who are deeply spiritual, who are filled with spirit every day and attempting to be disciples of whatever that spirit is that we can't even comprehend or define. But if you're one of those people, come hang out with us. We will start doing things. I will be in Albany at Unity Church one Sunday evening a month, and I'm still working on the details of that, but that's coming. And I'm hoping to do one Sunday evening or one Saturday evening up here at the Brick Chapel. And I'm also hoping to kind of step in and be their guest preacher or one of their guest preachers next summer. So things are happening spiritually, but the bottom line is, this is church to me. This is church. This is a holy cathedral that I'm sitting in the shade of this, I think it's a cherry. Yeah, this black cherry, wild cherry. The Wild Cherry Cathedral. That's where I am right now. And from this place, from this grounded state of grace, let's send out our thoughts, our prayers to the lonely, to the wounded, to the grieving, to the joyful, to the curious, to the questioning, to the doubting, to the angry, to the fearful. Let's let go of fear, people. Every no is usually based on fear. What if you said yes? What if you said yes to the universe? What if you said yes to that still small voice that's calling you to do some crazy thing? Or some combination of sane things, but the combination of which makes it crazy. Like a modern musical monastery farm church. That's what I'm doing. It's in the creation stage, and I don't know how it's going to change over the years, but that's my mission. The voice to me said, feed my children. And that voice meant everything from these beautiful girls. Look at them. They're so beautiful. to these plants, to the microorganisms underneath the plants, to the mycelium, the fungi, to everything, everywhere that is ultimately God. We are all waves on the sea of awareness. Send out your consciousness to the other waves and to realize you're connected. They are all the sea as well. Everything is a wave upon the sea of awareness. Some of us are ripples, some of us are tidal waves, some of us are tiny little microwaves. But we're waves. There's waves everywhere. Waves moving through us all the time. Spirit is energy. It is the creation energy of the universe. And today, I am in the cathedral of the wild cherry tree, giving thanks. This is the sacrament of good work, meaningful work, outside, grounded work. Send those prayers out. Send them out. Pray constantly. And remember, worry is negative prayer. So why would you worry about someone you love? Why would you think of bad things happening to them in order to make yourself feel bad, which makes you feel like you must care? Stop worrying. Send prayers. Send prayers of everything working out better than you can possibly imagine. Send prayers of everything working out better than they can possibly imagine. What if the entire globe sent prayers out to the Ukrainian conflict and imagined it working out better than the Russians, better than the Ukrainians, better than anyone can possibly imagine? Why does it work out better than we can possibly imagine here in the United States with all the shenanigans that's going on? Why do we imagine our democracy holding strong and accountability coming for those who attempted to avoid it? Why do we imagine the future better than it was being imagined yesterday? Why do we imagine a future that's better than we could possibly imagine? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just what I'm saying. I just gotta express this. So, that's it for this one. Peace, love, grooviness. Amen. I just saw a water strider. Yeah, there it is. There's a water strider in the water tank. Like, how did that happen? If you don't believe in miracles, how did a water strider get into a stock tank? They don't fly, do they? The other day there was more than one, too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More than one, also. Yep, there's two. Where there's two, there's more. They're handsome little fellows. Come on, camera. Focus on the damn bug. Look at that. Look at that. That's a handsome bug. And it's walking on water. It's a Jesus bug. It's a Jesus bug. I am walking through a field. I am walking through a field. I am walking through a field of possibilities. I am walking through a field. I am walking through a field. I am walking through a field of possibilities. I am waltzing through the rain. I am waltzing through the rain. I am waltzing through the rain of possibilities. I am waltzing through the rain. I am waltzing through the rain. I am waltzing through the rain terrain of possibilities. I believe in the wonders of the world. 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 When I'm empty, I am full. When I'm empty, I am full. When I'm empty, I am full of possibilities. When I'm empty, I am full. When I'm empty, I am full. When I'm empty, I am full of possibilities. I'm returning to the source. I'm returning to the source. I'm returning to the source of possibilities. I'm returning to the source. I'm returning to the source. I'm returning to the source of possibilities. I believe in the wonders of the world. 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 I am walking through a field. I am walking through a field. I am walking through a field of possibilities. I am walking through a field. I am walking through a field. I am walking through a field of possibilities. I am walking through a field of possibilities. I am walking through a field of possibilities. So I just got home, and it's about 3:30, and I used my body today. I used my body. There's my poor greens. I don't care about greens so much right now because I'm working on animals. A beautiful day, some really good physical exercise. I want to write a book called "It's Not an Effing Hobby Farm." It's not an effing music hobby. It's not spiritual dabbling. This is a modern musical monastery farm church. And it's spiritual but not religious, which means it's open-minded, which means it's inclusive, which means it's creative, which means it's not a bunch of rules. Although there are some guidelines that we might all want to agree on. Like, don't be an asshole. But be willing to let other people think you're an asshole if your vision is clear and you know it's tied into truth and not a bunch of falsehoods. Be willing to stand up to scrutiny. Be willing to take feedback. But by God, be willing to make mistakes. Be willing to fail your way forward. That's what it's all about. And that's what I wish for you. That's what I'm working on here. Peace, love, and grooviness. This has been a day in the life, starting a farm from scratch, even if you don't have a lot of money, a bunch of land, or a spouse. But it helps to have a dad. Anyway, peace, love, grooviness, over and out. Thank you. Boom. I thought the cows had escaped. I just walked through this whole place and I didn't see them at all. But they're here. Can you see them? Right in there.